And we're back. I thought that was the door, it was just the wind. So, back on the Strat. That was a good place to stop anyway, right? Let's clean. When we're cleaning. Clean your body. Ooh, we might... Look at all that. Is this under the finish? Is this under the finish? Or I think it's under the finish because we need to buff this. Look at that. There's some hacky looking scratches there. I don't mind where, but that just looks like somebody doesn't know how to play. No, that is what that is. Sorry, if you do this to your guitar, work on your technique. Anyway, let's clean it, get all any funkiness, I bet that's some DNA. What do you think? All right. Sorry for stopping the video there. It's just real tough when people come in because they immediately want to talk and sometimes say things, or no, let me correct that. Often say things that cannot be put on YouTube. Unless I want to get a strike. You know how shops work, right? Let's hit this with some naphtha. Get that, see if we can get any of that stuff off of here. It's just naphtha. Won't hurt anything. Get this rag again. That's better. I don't like rust stains on guitars. Alright. Okay. I think that's as good as we're gonna want to get that. And I guess unfortunately I'm gonna have to buff this thing with a pick guard on because I don't want to break any of that original solder, because again that's where your tone is. It's in the solder and what did I say before? Something snarky, I'm sure. Oh, the tape. That's it. It's in the solder and the tape. You guys didn't know. Well, let's put screws back in here. Parts right out. All right. So, I guys want to see what's happening. One of the reasons I like this drill is that you can set it on low torque. Let's watch this. See? Don't always trust it, but it's a good safety net for over torquing and stripping things. You put it on ultra low, and most woods. This will even it'll even work most of the time on tuning machines. Again, don't get dependent on it, but and also this drill is surprisingly powerful when it needs to be. Any wires in there? Nope. Good. Often wires get pinched all in there and you gotta reach in with something flat and push them down because, you know, fender stuff. See, that one is starting to, I might pull that one back out just to give it a little, I know it'd be fine, I know, but we're gonna do the toothpick thing. Snap, snap. It wasn't that bad, but this is mainly for the next guy. There we go. All right, and these often are stripped because somebody's worked on it. Oh, good. This doesn't look like it's had much repair action. Let's leave the bridge off for now, and we're gonna go back to the buffer. You guys want to go to the buffer? Do some buffing? All right. Guitar body cam. Let's go back here where the big tools are. We got, what's that? What is, oh no. Oh, I hate these. They're always broken. The necks are always, oh no. Okay, whatever. That's not today's project. You guys probably like to see me work on that too, huh? All right, let's, what's a good view for you guys in buffer world? First, I was gonna put that there where that stupid Hofner is. That's great. Oh, there's a bench here with a pad on it. Cool. Let me move the crap off. Oh, what is this? here. I'm gonna buff it out. Gentle, very gentle. It's fine. It's totally fine. Here, now let's put this. I don't know why that. Why? Well, let's leave a very expensive instrument just open in the tool bin area. Well, that's great. Looks like somebody they break it. I don't know. Here, let's see if we can make that latch right. Stay? Nope. Don't worry, guys. Their guitars are as good as their case hardware. I'm not even kidding. These things are so terrible. See, look, finger. These, I swear, if it wasn't for the Beatles, these things would be right up there with, what's so cheap, like, boy, I'm spacing that now. There's no room for this thing. We're going to put it on this Eastwood right here for right now, because that's safer than that tool bench. But yeah, if one for the Beatles, these things are right up there with all the other, cheap import vintage brands like Teisco. That's what I was, jeez, wow. Teisco. That's what I was trying to come up with. But, the Beatles. Okay, let's leave you here. And we're going to do this. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. This should be an interesting view. Here, let's touch you back a little bit. How's that? Okay, you stay there. Boy, that wind is really rattling that door today. Any contact. And let's get some. Calm down. Okay, you guys, let's go back out here. More guitars. More guitars. More guitars. We have a lot of guitars here to fix. Any of you guys guitar techs? Seriously, let me know. We need help. Manchester, New Hampshire. Okay, that's better. Look at that. Nice. And I didn't take the lettering off. Sweet. Don't worry, the next person can scratch it up just the same as it was. For all you, I like it better with scratches. Yeah, you're the ones that pay for people to scratch your guitars. Do it yourself, it's more fun. It really is. That's cool. All right, let's grab the neck, shall we? Should we put a shim in there? Let's see where these saddles are at. So these saddles are, I'm gonna gauge by where we were at before, this one being so low that we probably do need a shim. And probably thicker than the one that was in, although I really don't think this was doing much if it was way at the end of this pocket where all this nonsense is. If this were my guitar, I would fill all this in and, you know, but we have to keep things original because reasons. All right, let's get, this stuff works great for shims, by the way, like sanding that's really thick, tough, fibrous. I'm just gonna go like that, and look at that, instant shim material. Oh, I know, you know, StewMac probably has those. I know they have those, you know, machined out Taylor style shims. Fender's been doing that for a long time. It'll work just fine. No, I'm not citing Fender as doing things perfectly. They don't. They're probably one of the, I don't know how to say the proper word, worst manufacturers as far as quality control out there. Yeah, I know. Your Fender's amazing, and you've never had any problems, and Fender's the best, and I'm probably a Gibson guy, and I'm a snob, and your Schecter plays better anyway, and anything else? Did I miss anything? These are opinions based on previous encounters with Fender products. So it's not like I'm just talking out my butt. Here, you guys want drill close-up drill view? Now let's okay, here we go. All right. Now we want to torque these all the way down as tight as, no, I'm just kidding, obviously not. Okay. Down. About there, and then we'll do the regular screwdriver. There. It's also why I like Bosch, because the trigger is very responsive. Look at that. Okay. Now let's get this a little bit here. Oh, shim fell out. It's back up a little bit, guys. Oh, no, that's wrong. Wrong way. Okay. So now what I do here, let's see if you guys can see. Oh, let's go to the other side. Maybe you can see better if I go over here and you'll see what I'm talking about. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe like that? That better? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's just do this. So I just basically tighten it down until it starts to lift. See that? I don't know if you can see or not, but it just basically, the tail end just lifts up a little bit and we back it off just a touch. And then same for this one. Back it off. And you guessed it, all the way across. Because you want them to pivot, but you don't want them so loose that it rattles, strings off. We got to see, plenty of room, flat when it needs to be. That one might, there we go, perfect. I like it. What do you guys think? See, other side. Inspection, your perusal. All right. Coolio. That looks good. Let's put the springs back in. And that. Just going to use my raw brute strength. So let's that one in there. And this one I might need a tool. Well, that was it. Fail. Here, I'll go from this side. That's how I do these. How do you guys want to look at this? How about like that? I like that. That work? Maybe I'll try to do this and let you guys see. So I basically take these old Craftsman pliers that I've had forever, and just kind of grab this like this, and then just kind of move it this way and over the tab, like so. There are tools you can get to do this. You don't want to pull like this with like the tip and pull this way, because it'll slip off and you'll scratch the guitar. Ask me how I know. So this way, with pliers up like this, definitely works. But here, I'll see if I can make it. Just like that. See that? Just like that. That's how it works. All right, flip her over. Back up. We'll tilt you guys back up. Get my stand all situated. All right, next, let's back out. Put tools away for a second. All right. Next step. Neck step. Let's see. Has this been refretted? What do you guys think? I don't think so. No, it's still finished over. We'll see. See, nice. You can see where, I don't know if you guys can see. There it is. They finish up over the edge of the frets. And certain era offender was rumored to have the frets going sideways. I don't know. Some guys swear they did. Some guys say they only did on a couple of things. And that you have to drive out old. I'm not changing these or anything, but just saying. These look pretty okay. There's some. Here's the cowboy cord area. There's a little divot there. But it plays fine. We're not going to do a fret level on it. I don't think anyway. Here, let's see. Sight the neck. Here, you guys want to try to sight the neck with me? Yeah, I don't know if you can see anything, but I don't see any high frets jumping out at me. The ends are a little sharp. Whoop. The ends are a little sharp though, so we might do some. Might soften the ends. It's not too bad. It's not that bad. We're still gonna. Here, watch. That's where you guys wanna. Where you guys wanna be. All right, we're gonna go in this vise. Let me get a stand for you guys. A taller thing. That thing. There we go. And we'll come back out. So this vise, parrot vise, fantastic tool. I have wooden, there's wood in there, wooden cork, not like metal on wood, don't worry. And now we're gonna do these frets, or clean these frets. And I'm going to get my favorite tool for that. And that is some of this steel wool. I know, steel wool so bad. Everybody else should use steel wool. One of these. Because we're not masking this off. We are not masking. I don't mask. It's a waste of time. You know, what I always say here, let me switch and do this so you guys can see. Masking is a waste of time, in my opinion. I feel like if I do any actual damage, I can fix it faster than if I waste my time masking every single guitar I work on. So I don't. Let's move you over here. I just don't want to block it with my hand, but I guess we're going to have to just live with that for a second. Let me just do this. The neck. And we're also going to buff this out, so I'm not super worried about scratching things. I mean, obviously you want to take care. And by the way, these things are great. You can get them online or StuMac or wherever. Very cheap. Ooh, what do we have here? What is that? Is that a... No, I thought I saw a gouge in the fret. I did not, though. There's some... Oh, there we go. Just a trick of the light. If there are any actual gouges in the frets, like if the string dug in, then I would have to address that. You guys seeing? You guys see everything? All right. And again, I forget about filming and remember about repair work and forget that people are watching. So that's where we're at. I don't have a film crew. Okay. Cool. All right, there's some finger dirt and stuff on there, so let's I'm almost, this spray ball is almost empty. My naphtha, use it quite a bit. It's pretty empty. That's all right. I think we had enough to get the job done. Let's get our dirty rag. Always keep it clean in a dirty rag. Okay, we're clean off all or as much as we can. That's better. Now, we're gonna go back and we're gonna buff this thing. I know you guys are scared, right? I'm gonna buff a maple neck. Not finished. It's like a bowling alley. This stuff's so thick. Right, so there's a little bit of stuff right there. Let's get rid of that. Cool. All right, now, next step is your mother's. This stuff's great. Get it at like AutoZone, Auto Parts Store, online, whatever. And it looks like toothpaste. Got the consistency of toothpaste. And this is what we do with this stuff. It's basically a micro abrasive paste. If I said that right, I don't know. So I basically take a piece of paper towel, make it into a little applicator, because this stuff it gets everywhere. So I don't like leaving rags with this stuff on it laying around, because it'll if you're wearing black, which I always do, it'll wash out, but it'll stain your clothes the rest of the day of white stains all over it. And so you just basically go like this, and it just kind of, if you're gentle, it mostly goes on the frets, and we don't care if it goes on the board a little bit, because this stuff, tech hack, is great for polishing out finishes. If you have like a hazy spot, or you're up to like 2,000 grit, want to go a little higher, this stuff works great. Also works for like headlights, polishing out things. Okay, let's see if I can. All right, I better let go of you guys for a second. We don't want to drop this neck. Right? Ooh, it's gonna fall out of my holder. That's better. Okay. Put this cap back on this. Put this back over here. And back to the buffing area. All right, now we got neck cam. You guys like that view? All right, going back here to the buffer. Other buffer, dirty buffer. Dirty, so dirty. And we will turn you guys over on this side, because this is the only spot I really have. And let's see if we can get a little bit of a, ooh, that's cool. Look at that, lines right up. I might, oh, don't touch that stuff. Did you touch it? No, good. Thought I got that polish on my clothing. Probably did. I usually do. It's fine. Ready? Here we go. I know, it's gonna look gross. Not really pressing that hard. You're not gonna go nuts. We're just gonna give it a polish. That's it. Look how gross that looks. Don't worry, it'll clean up. You wouldn't want to do this with a non-finished neck, because it would make it look really bad. Or if you like that look, one more time. Alright, let's call that good. Let's go back. Headstock cam. On the corner. Flying fender. Okay, let's put this back in the vise. You guys look at my trash. Okay, now we'll use this amount of naphtha. This stuff also is mostly naphtha. This stuff works great. It's kind of guitar tech hack. I'm sure you guys mostly know about that. And now we're going to clean off all the buffer boogers. Ready? All go away. Get all that out of there. Yeah, look at that. That's coming. Oh, sorry. You guys didn't get to see me polishing things. So exciting, but yeah, look at that. It's coming out great. Yeah, okay. Look at all that. All the buffer crap leavings. And we're going to get our kind of dirty rag. And we're going to go over this. Get right up in there. Wow, I can still hear that door rattling. It is windy out today. All right, look at that. Huh. Look at that. That's kind of neat. There's like discoloration under the finish. Interessante. I bet that's like a mineral mark or something. Interesting. All right. The things you find when working on guitars. Okay. I kind of want to buff out the headstock because it looks pretty gross. But I don't think this is definitely on. Yeah, no, we can't do that. That's on top of the finish. And we don't want to lose that. That would be bad. I had a Les Paul logo come off once just by cleaning it. It was so like damaged. Somebody spilled something on it, something that like compromised the lacquer. I went and wiped it off and just was like, whoop, took the signature right off the guitar. That was cool. Okay, let's type that out. There we go. Go. But we will clean this because I don't think this has been compromised. It's just a buffer can go through thin lacquer, and basically this stuff's just printed on lacquer. A water slide, they're like thinner than hair. That's better. That's good anyway. That's not bad. Okay, that looks good. Hey, let's put the tuning machines on now that we're right here. What do you think? You guys want to see me put tuning machines on? All right, we'll do that. And these, look at these things. These are like first gen Spurzels, but they say Fender or Spurzl. I don't know what you guys say, Spurzels or Spurzl. I don't really like these things. These feel okay, but I don't care for Spurzels. They're low ratio, and just not a fan. But these came with that, so guess what they're getting. Also, these are a different size bushing. Most guitar bushings, as you guys probably know, are 10 millimeter. These, for whatever reason, I think are 11. I think it was this guitar. We'll see in a second when I grab my tool. You guys get to see me grab my tool. And there's that. Also, these washers are like the thickest washers ever for tuners. It would help if you put a tuner in there first. Yeah? These aren't staggered right. I'm not going to get these together. I've done that so many times. Get not thinking when you're putting on staggered Fender tuners and you do the short one here, long one here. By the way, long one's here, short one's here. But being that there are 2 string trees, I don't think we have to worry about that. These are probably all uniform height. And last one. Cool thing about Spurzels, though, is they don't need a set screw because they have this here. You can see it's got this like pin that corresponds to the here. I know I saw in the other video, but look, yeah, there's a hole there. That's how that works. Interesting, right? Cool. And last one. Cool. And let's see, here's my 11 millimeter. Perfect. It's actually hair tight, so these are probably standard size. What is that, 7/16? Something like that, I don't remember. Probably. I don't think I have any standard wrenches in here right now. Most everything takes metric. I know I have some standards in a box somewhere, but whatever, this works. 11 milliwacker. Cool. All right, we're gonna. Ooh, well, that one's kind of stiff. Boy, these don't feel great. Eugh. Look at that. That one's got some play in it. It works. And again, if this were mine, I would change these out. But we can't. It's original. Oh God, I need. All right, guys, we're gonna here. Let's make some coffee. All right, let's take a little coffee break here, eh? Let's go over here. I know you guys want to watch me make coffee. Right? Watch this. Oh, stay. And here's a Keurig hack: is use hot water. Right? I know kegs are wasteful, but what's even worse is a coffee pot, a community coffee pot, because I'm sure you guys know how that works in a shop. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's like working with kids sometimes. There's that. Put the stand back in there. That. I know you guys wanted to watch me make coffee. What do you think? What do I want? Dark? Yeah, let's do some dark. Well, look at all the stuff we got up here. See? If you guys come and work here, not only you get to work with me, but you get free coffee. And brew. Now. Okay? Alright, I'll be back. I'll probably forget about it. I've done that so many times. Drink my lukewarm cup of coffee. I did remember to put yes, I did. I forgot to put the cup in there before. That was fun. Okay, back to what we were doing. Tuners are on. And fret ends, look at that. You know what? I'm gonna fix that. You guys want to see me fix that? That's very unfortunate. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. Here, can you see it better? Huh. That's a good chunk and not in a great spot. Yeah, steaming, I know you guys say steam it out. It's so destructive on something like this. You'll blush the finish, you'll cause damage. It's tough to get it right. And it still doesn't bring it out all the way on a wood like this. And there's another one. That was not so bad. It's on the back, but boy, that would bug me. That would drive me absolutely crazy. So, all right. Executive decision made. And we'll see how we do this. How about we'll bring the video to that point, and we'll stop after that, and I'll make another one. That way this one doesn't get to be like an hour long. It'll probably be an hour long. Well, maybe not. We're at like half an hour. Okay, so you guys can see that. It's a good view, right? And we are going to be using... Uh-oh. We're almost out of this stuff. We need more of this glue boost. This stuff's fantastic. There we go. There it is. Fill and finish, medium. This stuff's great. All right. So back here, what we're going to do, move this down. We are going to take the cap off this, if I can, yep. And we're going to take a toothpick, and we're going to dip it in. And there's not much left in here, so there it is. There it is. And we're going to go like that. And we're going to do that. Basically using the toothpick to transfer over the glue. Yeah, I've never tried those glue finish or applicator things. Little loop looking things that StewMac has. They look cool. Just always done this way. Again, nothing against them. We like StewMac here, really. I don't know if ever I say anything that I don't use a StewMac product, people get so wound up about it. It's like, I know you bought one. It's cool. You can use it. That's totally fine. Yeah, you don't need to justify your purchase. Seriously. All right, let's do a little less. There we go. A little less there. I'm not super worried about this running. I don't think it's lacquer. Might be lacquer. Because I should be careful. I'm being careful. Now, I'm going to do a little of this accelerator because, yeah, it's super glue, but it does take a while to dry unless it's squished between something. So we're going to go like this. That's a little bit of that glue boost. Look at that. See how it got real hazy real quick? Hit it on the front. All right. Okay, got a nice little bump there. The front. How's the front look? I might have to fill the front also. Did it fill? Did it? I'm going to put a little more right there. Because I think it's just slightly... Where are we? Right there. Okay, you guys can see maybe kind of... I think it might be just slightly down. Concave dent still. Get a little bit of super glue. Yeah, there was a gap there still. Okay, that. By the way, when you spray the accelerator on there, it does hang out for a bit, so you gotta kind of be real quick when you're putting it on after you've sprayed. There we go. Look at that. I'm gonna go just a little bit more on the very edge here, because I bet that didn't quite get out to the edge of the wood. Okay, look at that. Cool. All right, we're gonna spray again. Here, want to see it from the other end, other side. Here we go. Come around like this. We're gonna spray back for about 6 inches, 5 inches, whatever. Spray it, and then it oh come on, and it films over. Don't touch it yet, because this stuff creates like ice on a pond. It makes a skin, and if you go and poke at it, you'll make a little come out, which it's fine, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to make a mess. Stick your finger to it, and we'll even hit it again, just in case. And we're going to leave it alone for a second. We're going to let it sit there and cure. We're going to go get my coffee that I actually did forget about, even though I just heard it finish. Put your glue away, cap back on, and I like to keep my glue way over here. Guess why? Because guess what gets knocked over first? Super glue. So many times I've spilled super glue on my bench, so I try to keep it in a safe spot. How are we looking over there? Oh, get your coffee, stupid. Man, you guys look trash. You guys gotta keep me, concentrating. The Dario mug. Whew, that is good. Black coffee, love it. All right, I think, let's see, we'll give it a little, here, let's take the toothpick. Where'd that toothpick go? There it is. Make sure there's nothing stuck to it. And let's see what we're at. Is it good? Give it a little poke, a little flex. I think we're good. Cool. Excelente. Now, let's put you guys here. I kind of have to, here, I'll swing this over like this, and maybe you guys can see like this. We're going to do this first. We're going to do the side. So we're locking this in the vise. Where's the spot? Where is it? It's weird to have this. Okay. It's weird how the cameras on phones are, because basically if you were to line it up center, it's here. Center to the phone is right here. Camera's over here. So that's why you guys are always set sideways and I have to check. Someday I'll get a real camera. Now, we get my favorite. This is one of my favorite tools ever. And you guys know what this is? Yes, it's a file. What kind of file? It's fantastic. Ready? Don't want to get copyrighted. This is an auger bit file. What does that say? I can't even read that anymore. I don't know. No idea. Anyway, so this is an auger bit file, and there's no teeth on this side, on this end, teeth on that side, and on this end, you guessed it, no teeth there and teeth there. These are great for guitar work. Watch. I know everybody gets nervous when I do this. Check this out. So here's the file, and I'm putting it, this isn't the spot we're working on, but look. It's not doing anything. But when it hits the spot, look at that. It starts, and you can feel it start to grab. And it kind of skates over the smooth finish and catches on the spot. I'm gonna have to use 2 hands to do this just because I don't want to mess anything up. You can damage a finish this way, but if you're careful, you won't. If you dig in, if you twist your file one way or the other, see, look, it's just barely taking the super glue off. And also clean your files. I go like this with them. I have wire brushes over there that also work if it's something that really gets gummy in there. But clean your files often. They will work much better and you'll do less damage. Okay, all right, I gotta put you guys down. Here, why don't we do, here, wanna see how I like this vise? Look at this, watch. Just like that. Put you guys over here. There we go. Ah, this'll work. Cool, I like that view. You guys like that view? There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. And then just check it. By the way, guys, this is the file I use for fret ends and other various defiling. There we go. And also, go diagonally like this. It'll work better. Trust me on this. I mean, you can go this way, but you're more apt to wobble if you go that way. So if you go sideways, diagonally, oh, look at that. That's nice. And we're going to buff this out. Don't worry. There will be a few scuffs around here, but we're going to buff it out. Look at that. But, that ain't bad as is. That's much more betterer than it was before. Betterist? Betterosity? Betterino? There we go. That's getting there. Yeah, see, watch. You can hear it like squirrel getting distracted. But look, you can just catch any little metal that sticks out, it'll catch it. Clean the file. All right, that feels okay. There we go. All right, we're gonna go on the other side now and do the top. Price back up. I'll scoot you guys back. Oh, I almost knocked you guys over. This one, do I want to go from this angle? Oh, see, again, I had it lined up, but not where it should be. There we go. Come on. There we go. I know it looks terrible like that, doesn't it? Yeah, but you watch. See? Look at that. It'll even catch a little bit of the... Huh? See? Nothing, and... Normally I would do this from the other angle, but, I want you guys to be able to see. Here, why don't I step over here? There we go. We're doing a little sideways. I mean, yeah, you can do it like this. You just gotta be careful. But you can, this way works faster, better. It's smoother. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go rebuff. I will rebuff you. Rebuff? Isn't that a court term? I watch too much Law and Order with the wife. She loves herself some SVU. Now we're just trying to match. I don't want to have weird edges. And again, if this wasn't right on the edge of the fingerboard, I would leave it because, originality. But that would be really annoying. And when it all comes down to it, guitars are supposed to be played. You guys know that, right? We're supposed to play these things. And comfort's a big part of that. Oh, it's getting good. Look at that. Look at that. You still feel a little bit of a bump. And we can finish it out with a sanding block. That's not bad though. A little bit of a bump there. A little bit of a bump there. Let's just work that like this. Be careful on the edge because that's where you finish. Although on this one it looks like it ran to the edge, but your finish is always thinnest right there. Go through it, which isn't a huge deal. It happens more than people know or care to know. Okay, now trying to kind of match that profile. Oh yeah, look at that. That ain't bad right there. It's still a little bump, So you gotta kind of start off the area and feel where the edge is with your file, and then hit it sideways. Don't press down hard. Don't press down hard at all. All right, gotta be careful. There's a little scuff there. There we go. That's better. Don't worry, we're gonna buff everything out. It'll be all right. Don't worry. It's all part of the process. Cool. Oh, that's good. That is good. I like it. You guys like it? I like it. Let's get a little bit of, we're going to start, here, want to see my OCD sanding paper, sanding paper, sandpaper storage. Okay, here, there we go. Use one of these old pick boxes. So, we're going to start with some 600. Oh, dropped it. Fail. That's what I get for singing about it. Come on, of course, paper lands. Okay. So we're gonna do a little 600. This stuff's great. See adhesive back. I don't like it with the sticker on the back, but we haven't been able to find just a regular non-backed. So I'm basically feeling them with a fingertip here. See if I can feel any other bumps. Maybe just a bit. So we didn't want to go too gougy with my file. So we're gonna grip. I flattened out this block. Nice, have some 220 tape stuck to it, but we're gonna just go right over it with this stuff. And now we're gonna get a little both H2 and O. A little water bottle, get a little of that. A bit of some wet sand action here. Okay, I'm not pressing super hard. Again, like the file, you can kind of feel where it's catching. Just kind of want to just bring it. Just want to smooth it to the other side, to the other sides of the dent, or chip, chunk, gouge, whatever you want to call it. Do this. Water on the side there. Okay. And 600 isn't going to do a heck of a lot as far as like digging in and ruining things. We're already pretty level. If I needed to like sand it down, I would start 220 or something else, 400 maybe. But this was already pretty level. And we don't want to have to sand on this too much. All right, now, next we want some 1000 grit. And we'll give this another spritz of a Huata. Go. And there's 1000 grit. I'm not using the block because I don't want to. That's just the honest answer. I don't know. And with 1000 grit, high grit sandpapers, you're not going to dig a hole with it. You're really not. I mean, be smart. Be common sense. Common sense applies. There's that. Yeah, all right. Cool. And we'll hit those fret ends with my sanding sponge too. Soften those up a little bit. And now we're going to go up. My last, I think I have some 2000 around here somewhere, but this is 15. Come out. And 15 is fine to go up to the buffer. Even 1000 would be fine. I just don't want to buff on that area forever. All right, I got to take this call, guys. We will be back.